I'd like to turn to SDG goal number 1, no poverty. China, as you know, has lifted hundreds of millions of people out of poverty. But given the current global environment, with so many people suffering with the pandemic, the effects of geopolitics, inflation, can the China model be replicated? Is that something that can be done with so many developing countries still trying to get their people out of poverty?
Well, I mean, it was amazing what China was able to do because that's actually how the goal for poverty on the MDGs was achieved, was the efforts that came out of China. I think China has many examples of how this could work. Not every country would be able to achieve those goals in the same way. So I think there are lessons learned, and many could gain from that. And I think what the UN tries to do is to share those best practices around the world, around the framing of what we've got to get done as goal number 1 of the SDGs. So yes, lessons learned, and in particular, you know, what were those key ingredients to taking people out of poverty? Education was one. Putting a square, nutritious meal on the table was another. So there are things that we can all do, and that were examples of what helped China pull people out of poverty. And I think the biggest lesson we have to learn is how you did it at scale. And that's the big one. It's not to do a few people, it's to do everyone above the poverty line and giving them an opportunity.